Play. And this is not the way to start a drive. It didn't take long to see our first penalty. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Handoff running left is Etienne. And he's got some space here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On play action, Lawrence airing it out, looking for Ridley. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Ridley, 53 yards. And the Jaguars are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. First and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders at their own 23. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. As an inside linebacker, got to be a little bit more poised.
No doubt about it, because they get a little bit of flexibility, especially when they're trying to stuff a gap. You know, we get that double A gap look. This time he got too eager and got too deep into the backfield.
A give to Gibson running right. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. So this, the 90th season of Washington football. Of course, here, the first season and first ever regular season game for the Washington Commanders. That name unveiled in a grand reveal back on February 2nd. The franchise opting to keep the burgundy and gold color scheme, adding the striking W logo on each side of the helmet, and a single gold stripe running from front to back.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
The defense, they get to Howell. He'll go down here. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go, shh.
There is a hush indeed. So here we go, 4th down, Howell. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at my coach. Why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. action. It's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Going for it, here's Etienne. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. The Jags come up empty on fourth down. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Offense. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on fourth down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side. And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their off. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Now they go play action with Howell. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers. They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And once more, Howell back to the air. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill him for a loss. Back to Gibson and another catch for him. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. 4th down, Howell. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Tyreek Hill, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and we are tied at 7.